Segment 2. Sunnydale, between summer focus. Sunnydale's isolation amplified everything. When violence struck here, it echoed longer. The early 1990s brought retaliatory cycles that rarely made citywide headlines, despite multiple high-profile murders documented by Bay Area press. Children grew up fast. Families adapted to routines shaped by fear. Attempts at intervention struggled against overcrowding, unemployment, and trauma layered over generations. By the end of the summer, Sunnydale had become a symbol of how neglect hardens communities rather than heals them.
It was at this Hunters Point intersection where on Monday, 19-year-old Edric Carr was ambushed in his automobile and shot to death in a hail of semi-automatic gunfire. Carr, street name Peter Lee, was a leader of the Sunnydale housing project's Swampy Desert Gang. Police believe he was murdered by a member of a Hunters Point gang, Three the Hard Way, in retaliation for an attack on one of its members. Both gangs considered among the most violent in the city. San Francisco Police Captain Robert Fife says the worst may be ahead.
Our fear is that there'll be more retaliation.
In the Sunnydale projects today, high tension. Large numbers of Edric Carr's gang boldly hanging out, vowing retaliation for his murder. Carr's street name and memory enshrined on the walls with the initials R.I.P., rest in peace. Sunnydale resident Horace Nelms says there has been little peace. He says someone shot through his front door last night, and Helms suspects the gunfire came from the rival Hunters Point gang. The shooting has also touched off gang violence inside San Francisco's juvenile detention facility. Last night, 5 members of the rival Sunnydale and Hunters Point gangs had to be locked up after fighting. And today, 12 more gang members refused to come out of their rooms, fearing more violence. There are some 30 active street gangs in San Francisco with over 1,000 members, each gang sporting its own distinctive colors and mottos. But of most concern to police right now, trying to maintain law and order in the embattled housing projects and at next week's funeral for Edric Carr. Bob Serkin, News Center 4, San Francisco.
Points in Sunnydale have now picked up reinforcements. Investigators suspect that the out-of-control gang in the Western Addition and the Potrero Hill gang have formed a deadly alliance with Sunnydale, opposing Hunters Point and the 3rd Street gang. Beyond that, no break yet in the weekend murder case. Wendy?
And in San Francisco, the police pulled 24 suspected gang members off the street last night and may have saved their lives. While they were in custody, their corner was hit by gunfire. No one